Alright guys, we're tackling a question that's been debated in gyms since, well, probably since the invention of the dumbbell itself. When it comes to building muscle, which reigns supreme, light weights or heavy weights for the best results? We're diving deep into the science, the benefits, and, yeah, even the risks of each approach to muscle building. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of which one comes out on top and how to incorporate both into your own training for maximum gains. Let's get to it and find out. Now, don't let the term light weights fool you. It's a common misconception that lifting lighter weights is only for beginners or those who are not serious about their fitness goals. But that's far from the truth. We're not talking about swinging around pink dumbbells here. Light weights can be a powerful tool in any fitness regimen, regardless of your experience level. We're talking about a weight that challenges you, forces you to focus on perfect form, and really work for those reps. It's about finding that sweet spot where the weight is light enough to maintain control, but heavy enough to push your muscles to their limits. You see, when you're lifting lighter, you're able to really squeeze and contract the muscle at the top of each rep. This is crucial for muscle development because it ensures that you're engaging the muscle fully. That's called the peak contraction, and it's where a lot of guys miss out when they're just trying to ego lift heavy weights. They might be able to move the weight, but they're not necessarily working the muscle as effectively. Think about it. When you're struggling to lift a weight that's too heavy, are you really feeling the muscle work, or are you just trying to move the weight from point A to point B? This is a critical distinction because the goal of weightlifting is to build muscle, not just to lift heavy objects. Light weights also allow you to train with higher reps, which translates to increased time under tension. This is a key factor in muscle growth because it forces your muscles to work harder for longer periods of time. Time under tension is one of the most important principles in strength training. It refers to the total amount of time your muscles are under strain during a set. The longer the time under tension, the more muscle fibers are recruited, leading to greater muscle growth. And let's not forget about the reduced risk of injury. When you're lifting lighter, you have more control over the weight, which means less stress on your joints and connective tissues. This is especially important for longevity in your fitness journey. When you're lifting lighter, you can focus more on your technique and form. This not only helps in preventing injuries, but also ensures that you're targeting the right muscles effectively. Proper form is the foundation of any successful workout routine. This is especially important for guys who are prone to injuries or are just starting out. But even seasoned lifters can benefit from incorporating lighter weights into their routines. It allows them to focus on muscle endurance and recovery, which are crucial for overall strength and performance. So, the next time you think about skipping the lighter weights, remember that they have a valuable place in your training. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned athlete, light weights can help you achieve your fitness goals more effectively and safely. Track your progress, listen to your body, and don't underestimate the power of light weights. They might just be the key to unlocking your full potential in the gym. Alright, let's talk about the big guns heavyweights. When we think about strength training, the image that often comes to mind is someone lifting a massive barbell, veins popping, muscles straining. It's not just about the physical act of lifting, it's about the mental and emotional journey that accompanies it. There's no denying the raw power and intensity that comes with moving serious iron, the feeling of gripping that cold steel, the anticipation as you prepare to lift, and the rush of adrenaline as you push through the weight. It's an experience like no other. When you're pushing your limits with heavy weight, you're tapping into those fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones responsible for explosive strength and serious muscle growth. These fibers are like the high-performance engines of your muscles, designed for short bursts of power and speed. Heavy lifting also triggers a cascade of hormonal responses in your body, leading to increased testosterone and growth hormone production. These hormones play a crucial role in muscle development, helping you to build strength and size more effectively. These hormones are essential for muscle building and recovery. After a heavy lifting session, your body goes into repair mode, fixing the tiny tears in your muscle fibers and making them stronger and bigger in the process. Plus, let's be honest, there's a certain sense of accomplishment, a primal satisfaction, that comes with conquering a heavy lift. It's a testament to your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It builds mental toughness and pushes you beyond your perceived limits. Each lift is a battle against your own doubts and fears, and winning that battle can be incredibly empowering. But here's the catch: heavy lifting comes with a higher risk of injury if you're not careful. it's crucial to respect the weight and understand the importance of proper technique. You need to make sure you're using proper form, have a solid warm-up routine, and listen to your body. Warming up prepares your muscles and joints for the intense work ahead, reducing the risk of strains and sprains. Remember, there's a fine line between pushing your limits and being reckless. It's about finding that balance where you can challenge yourself safely and effectively. So unleash your inner beast, but do it with wisdom and respect for your body. So, which one is more effective for building muscle? Here's the truth. Both light and heavy weights have their place in a well-rounded training program. It's not about choosing one over the other, it's about understanding how they work together to maximize your gains. Remember, muscle growth or hypertrophy is stimulated by a few key factors: mechanical tension, metabolic stress, and muscle damage. Heavy weights excel at creating mechanical tension, that feeling of your muscles being pulled apart. Light weights with higher reps and time under tension create more metabolic stress, that burning sensation you feel when you're pushing to failure. And both methods can contribute to muscle damage, which when repaired, leads to bigger and stronger muscles. The key is to find the right balance for your body and your goals. Now, I'm all about listening to your body. It's crucial to understand your own limits and capabilities. Everyone's body responds differently to various types of training, and what works for one person might not work for another. This is why personal experience and self-awareness are so important in any fitness journey. Finding what works best for you can be a journey of trial and error. You might need to experiment with different routines, exercises, and even rest periods to see what gives you the best results. It's a process that requires patience and persistence. But it's also important to look at what the science says. Scientific research provides a wealth of information that can guide us in making informed decisions about our training. By understanding the principles behind muscle growth and strength development, we can optimize our workouts for better results. Numerous studies have shown that both heavy and light loads can lead to significant muscle growth. This means you don't necessarily have to lift the heaviest weights to see progress. The key factor is how close you are training to failure, which is the point where you can no longer complete a repetition with good form. Training close to failure ensures that your muscles are being sufficiently challenged, which is essential for growth. It's about pushing your limits and making sure that each set is as effective as possible. One study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that lifting lighter weights to failure resulted in similar muscle growth as lifting heavier weights to failure. This is a significant finding because it suggests that you can achieve muscle hypertrophy without necessarily lifting very heavy weights. Another study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that even lifting loads as low as 30% of your 1-rep max can lead to muscle hypertrophy when performed to failure. This means that even if you're lifting relatively light weights, as long as you're pushing yourself to the point of failure, you can still see significant muscle growth. The key takeaway here is intensity. Intensity is what drives muscle growth, regardless of the weight you're lifting. It's about how hard you're working and how close you're getting to your maximum effort. Whether you're lifting light or heavy, you need to push yourself to the limit to stimulate muscle growth. This means focusing on your form, ensuring each rep is performed correctly, and pushing through the discomfort to reach that point of failure. By doing so, you can maximize your gains and achieve your fitness goals. So there you have it, guys. The ultimate showdown between light and heavy weights ends in a draw, but not the kind where nobody wins. The real winner here is you, because now you understand that both approaches are valuable tools in your muscle-building arsenal. Don't limit yourself to just one way of training. Incorporate both heavy lifting days to build raw strength and power, and lighter weight days with higher reps to focus on muscle endurance, definition, and really feeling that mind-muscle connection. Remember, the best workout program is the one you can stick to consistently. So, experiment, find what works for you, and keep pushing yourself to new levels. So there you have it, the lowdown on light versus heavy weights. Remember, it's not about choosing one over the other, but incorporating both into your routine for maximum gains. Now I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments down below, what's your go-to approach? Light weights, heavy weights, or a mix of both? And if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your workout buddies, and subscribe to the channel for more science-backed fitness tips. Keep pushing those limits, guys.